Home to some of the biggest FMCG, automobile and electronic companies, the Gurgaon-Manesar belt is one of the biggest manufacturing hubs in the country. Employing close to 18 lakh workers across 8,000 industrial units, big and small. The word from MSME units here is that demand recovery and job creation have been strong, but more budgetary support is needed to support core component manufacturing. Pawan Yadav, a first-generation entrepreneur, employs 350 people in this electronics manufacturing unit. He welcomes the PLI schemes, but explains that they are not enough to reduce Chinese imports.
देखिए, अगर हम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स सेक्टर की बात करते हैं तो 100% आज भी इम्पोर्ट ही हो रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. सी, वी आर मेकिंग दिस प्रोडक्ट. एज वी कैन से इट इज़ असेंबल्ड प्रोडक्ट, बट इफ you'll find this controller, we are assembling in India, but all the components, these smaller components, this microchip, microcontroller, these are again we are importing from China, and few components we are importing from Korea. If you'll see this fan brand is American, but we are getting this product again from China. So हमें मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पे फोकस करना चाहिए कि हम सब कुछ कैसे बना लें. आज हमें कुछ बनाना है तो सब कुछ चाइना पे डिपेंड है.
While growth remained strong till November, the onset of the Omicron variant and the revival of state restrictions have shaken sentiments. Creations, a textile manufacturing unit supplying to markets in India, US and Europe, is feeling the heat due to these fresh restrictions.
A lot of support is needed to give the businessmen the confidence to tide over. It's not a long-term problem, we all know this. But in short term, some hand-holding from the government is definitely required.
There is one major pain point for industries in the Manesar and the NCR region. Every year in winter, industries running on diesel and coal are asked to shut down on orders of Pollution Control Board. Even when that ban is lifted, diesel generators are not allowed. According to industries in Manesar, not being able to use a generator during a power cut means losing 5% of production per day.
So what can the budget do to address this?
Ultimately, this is a long-term problem, and this needs a lot of investment. Investment in the PNG-based generators is expensive equipment. So government should support MSME by giving loans. I'm not asking for any free subsidy, just loan, but with a very nominal rate of interest of 2 to 3%. Give some subsidy on interest, and let industry be allowed to pay back that money in next 10 years and shift to PNG generators.
High prices of raw materials such as foam, iron and aluminum are also hurting businesses. Industrialists here are holding out hope for some financial relief to soften the blow. But for many Haryana businessmen, the bigger worry is the state government's decision to reserve 75% private sector jobs for local workers.
अभी हमारे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने 75% आरक्षण कर दिया है कि यहीं की लेबर लेंगे. कोई बात नहीं, हम चाहते हैं यहाँ की लेबर हो. स्किल लेबर तो दें. हमें यहाँ ट्रेन लेबर नहीं मिलेंगे, हम बाहर की लेबर रखेंगे नहीं, फिर तो हमें कितना नुकसान होगा आप अंदाज़ा नहीं लगा सकते. फिर हमें भागना पड़ेगा. भाग के कहाँ जाएं? बैंक से लोन लेकर के इंडस्ट्री खड़ी किया, और आज हम लोगों के ऊपर हम लोगों से बगैर सलाह लिए ये निर्णय गवर्नमेंट लेती है. मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि गवर्नमेंट को कम से कम इंडस्ट्री वालों से भी सलाह लेनी चाहिए.
Pretty much every businessman in Manesar feels that decisions like reservation in private jobs contradict the government's message to global investors, who are considering India as an alternative to China. But in the immediate term, they hope for continued financial support to tide over the third wave of COVID-19.